Hello, welcome to my channel. Grab some coffee, snacks, whatever, because today we're gonna talk about very interesting topic, Medicube Booster Pro. I actually tried both devices, Booster Pro and HIFU, so I'm ready to share my opinion, and I also want to raise some very important questions in this video, and I open to discussion, so feel free to share in comments your opinion. So let's dive in. You've 100% heard about the Medicube Booster Pro, and if you haven't tried Medicube yet, honestly, that might have been the right move, because now is a perfect time after thousands of people who tested it, shared their results, and even revealed some side effects. We finally know what works, what doesn't, and what to expect. But if you already use it, this video can be also interesting. You may find some facts that you didn't know. Also, subscribe to my channel, because my next video I want to record about my Medicube HIFU device, and I actually like it even more than Booster Pro. In this video, I want to raise some topics that are rarely discussed on social media. How to avoid side effects, does this therapy actually give some visible results, how to avoid side effects on our nervous system. The Medicube Booster Pro is the third attempt by Medicube to launch their devices. So if you didn't know about it before, after the Airshot and the Airshot model, they created this 6-in-1 device, which makes more sense than the previous model. So now, 2 years after their launch, we are ready to make a full review. By the way, recently they launched their color, and this is yellow. I like this yellow even more than this black one. So before we start, I want to highlight some critical facts, so you feel prepared. Actually, when I decided to purchase it, I read a lot and researched a lot of information, and the first and the most important thing is medical testing and research. There are no independent peer-reviewed clinical studies as it should be, so all studies done by medical company and sponsored by Medicube, and that studies definitely shows good results. But despite all the things, electroporation, so this is the core technology behind booster mode, is actually well documented and generally safe for your skin if you use it in the right way. In addition to that, numerous independent reviews, real TikTokers, influencers, cosmetologists share their feedback and confirm effectiveness of this device. So this device also has a list of warnings, so you need to check first before usage, before purchase, especially if you have some metallic implants or any specific skin diseases, and there are definitely side effects that are rarely mentioned in most influencer reviews. So stay tuned, I will talk about it in this video also, and I personally noticed it and find a way how to avoid it. So how powerful is the Medicube Booster Pro compared to Salon Microcurrent device? When I first decided to purchase this tool, I checked this and also asked my cosmetologist. So Booster Pro operates in 7,000 14,000 microamperes range. For context, most at-home microcurrent tools like NeuPhase sit under 500 microamperes. That means Booster Pro is way stronger than average home device, but still gentler than professional machines, which can push over 35,000 microamperes. So we can say it's strong enough to feel and see results, but safe enough for daily use at home. So as it advertised, Medicube use 5% LED colors, each one dedicated for a specific purpose, and you can also change it in your application. For example, red for elasticity, green for volumizing, purple boost skincare, and orange for brightening. But because of small exposed area, it can't be even compared with cosmetologist professional LED treatment. Moreover, Medicube didn't even mention their power output volume for their LEDs, so this LED color give you more vibe and entertainment rather than real effect. So let's take a look at their first mode, Airshot. Airshot mode is only one mode that can be used 2 or 3 times per week. Other modes we need to use on daily basis. So their main mode, as it can be clear from their naming, booster mode, and I can explain how it works. Most skincare only works on the surface, so the molecules are too large to penetrate deeper layers, and this mode helps to solve it. So this mode uses short electrical pulses to open tiny temporary pathways in your skin, letting active ingredients go deeper, so your products work more effectively. Because here Medicube's marketing comes into play. You need to use adapted cream, serum. They often with HR prefix in their naming. For sure, no one forbids you from using your skincare, but the consequences can be serious. And yet, I use Embryolisse Light Cream as a base before makeup and thought that additional glow before makeup would be a good choice. And I turned booster mode and on level 1, very light level, and went over my face with this cream. In 5 minutes I noticed a huge redness and burning. I need to mention that my skin is normal, not sensitive, absolutely not problematic. And before, for sure, I read that some unwanted ingredients can be penetrated into deeper layers and cause some skin damage. In reality, I notice even with biological research it doesn't work, so only Medicube skincare works with these devices perfectly. So in general it took me just 30 minutes to remove this cream, apply a cold mask and stay in cold water. Fortunately nothing really bad happens, but I stopped this initiative of using some other bottles except of Medicube gel for these purposes. So again, there is no research data that can give us answers what products we should use and what ingredients are supposed to penetrate into deeper layers. More often we have no information at all. Brands like Biological Research, Is Clinical, SkinCeuticals, Rejudicare, Rejuran, their formulations were not originally created to penetrate or work in deeper layers. So these companies invested in solid medical research and patented formulations to work on the outer layers only. So I would say it's a bit risky to pair Medicube with mass market products because many overuse preservative, fragrance that harm the skin barrier, oils that can put the device out of order. So yeah, I would rather stick to Medicube products when you want to use Medicube devices. So we have two more modes for review. Last two modes, microcurrent mode and Airshot mode, may feel similar, but the technology a bit different. This MS mode, microcurrent mode, goes with this green line, and this mode gently stimulates your skin with micro impulses. It helps boost collagen, elastin and hyaluronic acid production, improve blood flow and oxygen delivery, even out skin tone and even support lymphatic drainage to reduce puffiness. While Airshot mode sends rhythmic electrical impulses to your facial muscles, helping them relax. This can define your face shape, ease muscle tension and help slow down age-related changes. So MS mode or Airshot mode. On me, no real change. A bit less puffiness in the morning, but I don't get swollen anyway. So I've seen plenty of solid reviews saying MS mode helps drain excess water. Airshot didn't add volume or release tension on my face. I wish I would notice a real difference, but unfortunately I didn't. You probably heard about this video on TikTok where one influencer had facial paralysis after 2 days of using Medicube, and also millions of users debating in comments, is it really Medicube problem or internal inflammation and virus? And doctors and Medicube company confirms that this Medicube device can't do this facial damage. If you stay healthy, you're in a good mood, so nothing bad will happen. So this device proved by millions of users. That may draw not a positive picture of Medicube booster in general, but everything is not so bad. But I would definitely say that this product is a good thing because you can see on your own eyes how booster mode works. So serums and creams rapidly absorbed by your skin. Thanks to this mode, you can see it on your face, so it works. It really works. The skin is shinier than before. You can also use this device on top of sheet masks. You can also use this device on your patches, which make it very universal. Even if you wouldn't like, for example, Airshot mode and this MC mode, you would probably like booster mode or Airshot only. So even if you use two modes only, it also makes sense to try it. So today I'm gonna show how this device works with Medicube products. Recently I purchased this HR two-faced toner, glutathione toner, also capsule cream, glutathione capsule cream and vitamin C capsule cream, also rice toner, and this Medicube Pidaran pink serum. But before I want to tell you that I use this Medicube Pidaran booster gel, and I didn't like it at all. So it just didn't absorb. I waited for 30 minutes and 1 hour and still this sticky mess on my face. So the only one solution, you need to wash your face again after application and then apply your usual skincare routine. In terms of skincare, no results with this gel, so no firmness, no plumpiness, no glass skin, so I just hate this gel and will never purchase it again. So alright, I'm starting with Airshot mode and we will use this mode with wiping motion and I can show how it works. So I usually apply only first or second level. It feels like small tingling, but you can easily get used to it. And for sure, never apply it under eye zone or near your lips. So after this Airshot mode, I will use toner, sanitize this device again, and apply capsule cream. So in all our massages, it doesn't matter if it's a device or a manual massage, we massage our face according to lymphatic lines. So from the center of the face to the ears. So for detailed instruction, you better use a Medicube application because it's even easier than watching YouTube videos. You can just turn this video and do synchronously. So I will sanitize it a bit. So this glutathione toner in a format of two-phased liquid. It consists of 6 types of peptide complex and glutathione. And I can say this is not active ingredient at all. So for most skin types, it can suit most skin types. And I need to shake it well. And I know the smell of this toner is just amazing. For me, it smells like a peach yogurt, and I really, really like it. And for some days when you don't want to apply acids or any active HA or BHA toners, I would highly recommend to use it. And it's also a Medicube friendly toner. So this toner I apply just with my fingers. So compared to biologic research, for example, this is amazing smell because I know biologic doesn't use any specific fragrances. I think that here can be some fragrances, so if you prefer to avoid any type of fragrances, this product is not for you. I like the smell and the result after this toner, so for me these fragrances is not a problem at all. So while you're preparing your Medicube and preparing with your instructions and turning on your application, this toner finally absorbed. So I can decide which one I want to show today, but I think the most interesting is vitamin C, because inside it's bright yellow capsules. Smells really amazing, like a citrus smell. Really like this smell. Usually I use biologic products without any kind of specific fragrances, and I already used to this kind of cosmetic, but and for me now this Medicube products is just a pleasure. So yeah, I'm really happy to try it. So I think this is too much for my face, and I will spread it into my neck also. This is the thing, on level 1 and level 2, this kind of creams and gels absorb so slow. So you need to turn level 3 or even level 4 for advanced users. And it can help you to finally penetrate your skin better and be absorbed. Otherwise, you need again to wash your face. And there is no sense in application this capsule cream if you wash your face afterwards. This cream without Booster Pro, useless. The device is actually what pushes it into your skin. Without it, I don't see the sense of these capsules. You may see it doesn't absorb good, so it's still sticky feeling on my face. I rarely apply Medicube on my neck, but now I see the excess of this cream and I decided to try this level 1. And even level 1 for me, for my neck, it's too much. So I will apply just for 1 or 2 minutes maximum and see how it's absorbed. So for this part of my face, I want to try this serum. And I already turned level 3 for this cream and for this serum also. And let's see how this serum absorbs on my skin. Sometimes when I want some extreme feelings, I turn level 4. So this is very noticeable tingling, and I can't say it is painful, it's even pleasant, but for some people it can be too much, but I like it. And let's see how this serum works with level 4. Usually when I apply level 3 or 4 for booster mode, I never apply other modes afterwards because I just don't want to overload myself with all these regimes. So the consistency of both serum and cream is similar, just cream is a bit more sticky than the serum. So I'm not sure if it's visible on camera, but this serum absorbed much better than this cream. So at this point I definitely prefer the serum. For sure the smell and this kind of fun with these capsules I like more, but this serum actually works better and absorbs better by my skin with this Medicube booster. So we've done with this routine, let's move to the next part. Actually I think all these TikTokers just spreaded false information. This cream, yeah, I need to immediately wash my face. I just hate this feeling. I just hate this feeling of sticky mess on my face, and I need to remove it a bit. So next, facts based on user feedback and my personal experience. So too much stimulation for nerve system can be overwhelming. So you probably can't imagine without trying. So when I first tried this device, I applied all modes in a row. Airshot mode, booster mode, MC mode, Dermashot mode. And actually I feel very bad. So I had severe dizziness and actually I was very scared. I wanted to sell this device and never use again. And I was thinking, should I try it again or really just throw away it? But then I read other reviews on Reddit and found out that this is not popular, but existed side effect, which is from medical standpoint absolutely understandable. So you need to have a rest after each mode. Let's imagine you need to apply 4 modes for today. So for each mode 5 minutes, we have 20 minutes of operation activities and then 20 minutes of rest. So in general, you need to spend 40 minutes per session. That means that per one day, you need to spend 1 hour 20 minutes for this Medicube. And this is a big amount of time. So if you want some simple tool, just apply for 5 minutes and forget about it and see the real effect, Medicube can do it. So you need to spend 1 hour at least per day to see real effect. So due to high frequency electroporation stimulation muscle, Medicube can accelerate facial fat loss. And these are the things that helps us to look younger. For sure, if you apply this Medicube under your eye zone, if you apply it here, you 100% can notice some facial fat loss. This burning smell on Airshot mode may sound strange, but it's natural. It comes from the removal of your skin fat, it's temporary and will go away as you continue to use the device. Also, dermatitis can be returned because personal reaction can occur. No one can guarantee you that your dermatitis can return, so for sure this is not tested at a large scale. So if you had some acne, you will use this device on your own risk. To sum up, this is a good device for minimizing pore with Airshot, boosting skincare absorption with booster mode and doing some lymphatic massage. Overall it works and delivers proven results, but be careful with how many modes you stack, what products you use and your skin current condition. Also, I want to mention some obvious basic information. You should avoid some areas like thyroid, eyes, around your lip zone, so do not use it with medical implants, epilepsy, severe heart diseases, or if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. So also we shouldn't use it with actives because it can damage our skin barrier too much. The device enhances, as I mentioned before, absorption, so strong actives like retinol, high percentage acids like vitamin C can cause irritation. We can still apply some active ingredients in the morning and then apply this Medicube Booster Pro at night routine, or vice versa. But in one routine we can do active ingredients and Medicube. So what's inside this package? Inside this package we see instructions, some papers, also QR code and this QR code and some specific sign that shows that it's original device. Also cable inside, and that's all. It's pretty straightforward packaging, nothing special. In general, I like this device. For this price, I purchased it for around $200, but I can say that it's like a super device that can solve all skincare problems. Like additional tool to play around with Medicube gel, with Medicube creams, it's totally fine. Sure, this device can show some visible results, but you need to be very consistent. You need to apply this device 2 times per day for a very long period of time and stick to Medicube skincare ideally. So yeah, I will still keep it. I do not plan to sell it, and ideally I would like to spend less time on procedures, because spending like 1 hour per day for me it's too much. In future I plan to try another devices, because spending around 30-40 hours per month, I think it's ridiculous amount of time that we need to spend with this Medicube. They also created a mobile application dedicated for these devices, HIFU device and this HR device, HR Booster Pro, where you can also share some feedback, also ask questions other users. You can also share your photos, keep track of your progress, but I don't like this type of thing. I just use this application just to switch between these LED colors, and also sometimes I also check this tutorial and how to apply this Medicube. So that's all for today. Thank you for being with me. This small video was dedicated to Medicube only. The next one I plan to record how to apply Medicube skincare with this device, and also how to use this HIFU device and how it works. So if you want more content, please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. See you in next video. Bye!